Well, it's supposed to be a simple suspension refresh, turned into the biggest headache this car has given me. I thought I went in all the way. The piston. This is how I turned an 8-hour job into a 2-week ordeal. Front honestly went pretty smooth. The back was just issue after issue, but we got it done, and here's the process. All right, you might be wondering why I'm using this Allen head. Well, this is what happened to my other one, so let's try again. Okay, so this fender liner needs to come out anyway. So let me go and lower the car a bit. And we'll get that out of the way. It'll make getting this thrust arm out easier. Alright, it's just falling apart. So it's a good thing, it makes it easier, I suppose. For whatever reason, this washer tank always leaked. Let's see. Okay, there's the culprit. Look right here. That hose is fully rubbed through, so we'll be replacing that. And then probably adding a little, okay, yeah, it's broken right there too. Maybe we'll just get a new tank, we'll see. So to access this thrust arm bolt that's right over here, I need to get the sway bar out of the way, which right here, there's a bolt. So we need to go ahead and remove the driver's side and link, and then get these 2 bolts on each side. Hopefully that moves it enough, but we'll give it a shot and see how it goes. There we go. This one's out. Golly, that's loose. Okay, so on this side, I can probably go ahead and get this bolt removed, which, before I get to that, let me just go ahead and do the side on the spindle. Okay, both of those are broken loose. Loosen this bolt up right here. Okay, let's undo this one. Almost there. Let's get this arm out of here now. There we go. This is bad. This side's okay. That's not going. I don't want to mess up the wrench. Let me see if there is something else I can use. Okay, this one isn't too bad, but it looks like it has been replaced recently. Ended up being just the shield wire right here. See if you can see right there. So I'll probably be able to fix it. Let me see what we got. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna cut this off and do all four, because these two have damaged wires. I could just pop this off right here, slide some heat shrink over it, but we'll see. So that's not too serious of a problem, thankfully. So let's go ahead and pull the exhaust off. Okay, well, that wasn't that bad. Okay, so do we see any potential cracking anywhere? Well, we're definitely gonna see more of it once we pull the whole subframe out. So okay, so back here, I'll need to go and pull the wheels off. Once those are off, calipers coming off, and the ABS wires, as well as parking brake lock cables. So once that is out, I'm gonna get the cart under here and we can go ahead and remove this. It doesn't seem like much. Let's go and get the wheels off. Not even halfway, barely starting in the rear. Alright, so all that's left now is parking brake cables, which I will probably remove from the inside of the car. So let's see if there's anything else I need to do here. Alright, looks like it's good to go, so let's go ahead and undo the parking brake cables. Okay, so we're back. We need to go ahead and strip this subframe down and transfer everything over to the new subframe. So a little story on this one. I actually ordered an actual M5 subframe from a junkyard in Oklahoma City, and they were the worst people to deal with. I should have checked the reviews before I placed the order, but regardless, we got this one. It's off a regular E39, and the only thing that's different is right here for the alignment bolts. It uses just some notched out aluminum on the actual subframe, which I need to straighten them out. On the M5 subframe, it uses some inserts with holes drilled out and a slightly bigger hole. So I'll have to make the holes bigger just for the lower rearward control arm mounting point. Other than that, it's exactly the same. So let's go ahead and start stripping it down. Okay, that came out. Okay. Probably better ways of doing this. Okay, that went. Put anti-seize on it next time around. Okay, this side went as well. All right, next. Okay, got that separated. So these were replaced after the accident, so they're still brand new, pretty much. Okay, let's go and get this lower control arm off. Upper control arm. Okay, good thing I got new boots for this, because this one is definitely leaking. I wonder what's going on right here. Anyway, let's go and continue. Now we'll go and get the axle out. Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and get to this side. Both axles out. Genuine BMW. Now it's just the diff left. Oh, there you have it. Subframe is stripped. Okay. I'll still need it just to get these measurements off so I can put the new ones on the new subframe. See how heavy this thing is. All right, not too bad. Okay, so these little things, we got to press them in. So let's go ahead and try to get that done real quick. Let's see what's gonna fit over here. Okay. There we go. That fits right there. I'm not sure if this will do much, but it's worth the effort. Get a hammer. Okay. It's sort of working. I did a decent job. Can't complain. This thing got slightly bent. Okay. That's exactly where I want it. So I made this tool right here because none of the ones I bought fit, and I wasn't about to spend $500 on the tool, so this ended up costing me like $150 total with the DOM pipe and laser cut pieces from Send Cut Send. It's a little uncomfortable. Put it on the ground, now it's easier to deal with. Okay, I gotta see what's going on. Figured it'd go smoother than that. I mean, did it even start going? Yeah, it started. Should be good to go then. Let's try this again. Okay, it's going. Not fast enough, but it's going. All right, there you have it. Try not to lose that. Okay, here it is. All right, let's hope the next one goes easier. Okay, let's go. All right. bushings out. So next we need to weld a piece of aluminum right here, reinforce it from the bottom, that way this doesn't break again, and go ahead and get these welded up properly. So it'll be something like this right here. So should work out fairly well. Let's see how this is gonna work. All right, one hole done. Dang, well that sucks. I have to drill it at an angle. Let's get this over here. Just a good starting point. Let's make sure that is centered. Yep, looks good. And drill both of these holes. Alright. I mean, the tape don't lie, right? Basically fits. Okay, so if you don't have an air compressor, I'll just go ahead and show you on this side what you can do. Just get a round file and just basically go with the outline of the new spacer piece that you put in. So it's really not that hard. All right, there we go. So hole is fairly aligned. Get this piece out. So we'll go ahead and do this side now. I'll go ahead and use an air one, but you get the idea. So fairly simple.
All right, now to my favorite part, cleaning. This is some 3D, I don't even know, 3D degreaser mixed with water, 50-50 mix. See how good it works. I mean, seems to be working. Smells very fruity. Is that good? Huh? What mask? Thought fruits are good for you. Fruits are good for you. Well, it's time for a break. Okay, it's time to get the diff into the, remember, lift with your back, not with your knees. Or your legs, whatever you say. All right. Need to clean that up a little better later. It'd be sad if this doesn't fit. And it's like, this ends up being a different subframe than the M5, and all along I thought it was the same. That would really suck. Why is everything gotta be so difficult? Okay, so this all looks good. Next, let's go ahead and press the bearings in, I guess. Should be fairly easy. I don't know, people hate on ECS tuning all the time. I personally never had issues with them. I actually ordered this stuff on Tuesday, and here we are. It's Thursday today, and we got the wheel bearings and a few other little miscellaneous parts. So let me find the other wheel bearing. All right, here we are. Okay, so I went ahead and painted the back side of the hubs. Did rust converter, painted it. Looks pretty good. Sanded the face of it. So let's see if we can press it on. So this just needs to get pushed all the way down. When it stops, that means it's good. And when you're pressing bearings, make sure you're only pushing on the inner race, otherwise you're messing up your bearing. So all right, one more push. All right, that's good. There we go. One bearing pressed in. All right, nice and smooth. There we go. Got that clip in. Some rust off. Spray painted it. The landlord special, as they call it. I kind of want to put anti-seize on these because this is screwing into aluminum and I just don't like breaking bolts. Torque specs on this, no idea. Does it matter? Absolutely not. there go all the bolts, all 4 bolts we need. And I'll just take this off of here because I don't want to spill it. Okay. Oh, shit, that's anti-seize. I was like, is that rust again? No, it's anti-seize. It's brown. Nice new bearings. I'm not gonna say the brand they are because it might offend some people. All right, I think we're getting somewhere. I think we're getting somewhere. All right, 83 degrees. That just feels very tight already. 90, there we go. All right, so this goes like this, and then a bolt goes like this over here. All right. Oh no. All right. There we go. It's like I've done this before. Next, what do we have? This long bolt over here. Oh, I hope that don't fall. There we go. That goes on like that. Why has this gotta be so difficult? There we go. Bro, come on, where the heck did it go? Oh, there it is. Do that, or that. Does it really matter? I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and get these axles installed. Okay, so I stopped recording when this axle started giving me issues and literally took everything out of me. I ended up getting it done, but pretty much if you know anything about E39s, these just do not want to either come out or go in. So I tried putting it in while the hub was on here and it just would not go. It got stuck like 1/4 inch from the end, couldn't get the nut started. Then I ended up pulling this whole hub assembly off, beat the axle in from the back side. Well, as I was doing that, the other side ended up coming apart and the ball bearings just ended up going everywhere. So I ended up rebooting it because those boots were cracked a bit anyway. So here we are, new boots. So I think it's good. I'll go ahead and get the subframe up and we can go from there. All right, let's go ahead and pull this out. I'll get the parking brake cables in. All right, well, can you get the car up?
that goes like that. I will be. Where did my actual ratchet go? It's not in here. It's not on the ground. I don't know. I don't see it.
Alright, we're done with the suspension now. So we got new wheels, new tires, front rear suspension, subframe bushings, diff bushings, and brakes all around. So car honestly drives perfect. It's better than it's ever been. Even when I first got the car in 2018, it already had bent wheels, so it was never smooth to begin with. But we're done with this, so go ahead, like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you on the next one.